What is up, guys? As you can see, I'm making a video for you guys today. I know you're all probably busy playing Modern Warfare 3 because it just came out today. And for anyone that asked, no, I don't have a copy of it yet. My brother, he likes to play the Call of Duty games and he's going to get it, but he's currently out of town because of his job. You know, he travels a lot for his job. And he's gone currently, so when he gets back, he's going to get it and I'm going to start playing it. And before it started even again, I want to say, if anyone stayed up all night to go to GameStop, Best Buy, whatever, and got the game, and stayed up all night playing it, and if you go to school, you stayed home from school today to play it, get the life, alright, get a life. I mean, I have no problem with anyone playing a game all day if it just came out. I mean, I do that too, but staying up all night to get it, I mean, it's gonna be there in the morning. There's no need to go there at night to get it. I mean, I know it might be sold out, but come on, man. There's plenty of game stores are probably around your area. You can probably find a copy, so I don't know why people do that. I think it's dumb. But anyways, guys, read the title above, the Barrett Barrage, because I'll be talking about Wade Barrett. As you all know, Wade Barrett was a huge factor on Monday Night Raw last year when he led the Nexus. And I'm not sure about you guys, but me, personally, Wade Barrett made Raw very enjoyable and watchable to me. I mean, without Wade Barrett, Raw probably would have been very, very boring last year. As we all know, Wade Barrett was probably the top heel last year for the majority of the year. You know, he was, I don't know about you guys, but Wade Barrett, he made me want to watch Raw every week just to see what Wade Barrett was going to do next. And, you know, Wade Barrett just made the show very exciting for me. I mean, I really think Wade Barrett is a great, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say he has it, but Wade Barrett is just very, very entertaining. I mean, his mic skills are great in my opinion. His wrestling, it's not the greatest wrestling, but it's good. And, you know, to me, it's watchable wrestling. I mean, he put great matches on with John Cena last year, in my opinion. So, whatever. And you know, I just think Wade Barrett, you know, he's just very, very entertaining to watch. And ever since he got put on SmackDown when he got kicked out of the Nexus, he really hasn't done anything. I mean, he made a new group called the Core, which I really liked the Core, as you guys can tell. Well, none of you guys can tell, but when they were a group, I marked it every time I saw him. He won the IC title randomly. Yes, when he won the Intercontinental title, it was a very random title win. Came out of nowhere. And he didn't do anything with the title at all. He only defended it like 2 or 3 times, which is not good. Lost the IC title. Money in the Bank, I honestly did think Wade Barrett was going to win the Money in the Bank, which I thought was going to launch his career. But it didn't, and he lost to Daniel Bryan. But he beats Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam. And for like say after SummerSlam to up to like the middle of October, for like almost 2 months, Wade Barrett did absolutely nothing. He was barely on SmackDown. He was working superstar matches. He was working dark matches as well, which is not very good. Because Wade Barrett didn't do anything, and people are starting to forget Wade Barrett. They forgot Wade Barrett's still around. And then he has a match with Daniel Bryan on SmackDown, like a month ago. And before that match started, he stated in an interview that, you know, they'd do his little, like they do back in the days when they're doing their entrance, they'd show like another screen with, you know, them talking, like it showed a little interview clip. They did that with Barrett, stating that he was tired of people, you know, mooching off his success, and that he was just basically on his own from now on, and the Barrett Barrage was starting. Wade Barrett defeats Daniel Bryan that week. Good job, Wade. Next week he defeats Trent Beretta. I know it's not that big of a deal, but he still won. And then he defeats Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne in a tag team match. This guy just defeated the tag team champs. I know the tag team titles mean absolutely nothing, but this guy's on a roll. Then last week on SmackDown, he beat Sheamus. And that's pretty big, considering the fact that ever since Sheamus turned face, I don't think he's lost, like, he's been pinned in a match. So that's pretty big that Barrett pinned Sheamus. It might not have been clean, but he still beat him. The Survivor Series, he's captaining his own team. He's the team leader. He's the captain. Team Orton versus Team Barrett. By the way, isn't it kind of funny how last year's Survivor Series was Orton versus Barrett, and now this year it's Team Orton versus Team Barrett? Just thought that was weird. And this coming Friday, spoiler alert, Wade Barrett defeats Randy Orton by pinfall. Not by DQ or anything, by pinfall. Aw, damn. Damn, didn't crack. Wade Barrett is on it. They're building Wade Barrett up to be a massive star. In my opinion, Wade Barrett, this guy has the potential to be the #1 heel in the WWE. Not just on SmackDown, but the entire WWE. I mean, all their top heels last year are now faces this year. CM Punk, he turned heel. I mean, the face. Sheamus turned face. Orton was heel at the beginning of the year, turned face, you know. Not this year, but he was heel in the beginning of last year. And, you know, Wade Barrett, I truly believe this guy could be a huge factor in WWE. I mean, this guy was put in the main event scene for a while last year, and he took him back out and put him in the mid-card. By the way, I don't know if it'll be my next video, but one of my next couple of videos will be about WWE with the mid-card guys and the main event guys, so stay tuned for that. And, you know, Wade Barrett, this guy is definitely becoming a world champion. I honestly hope, and I do think he'll be world champion within the next year. I'm stating that. I think he'll get into the world title picture after Mania. I don't see him getting a title shot at TLC or Rumble, or he'll probably get into the Chamber match, but he probably isn't getting a title shot anytime soon. But Wade Barrett, this guy, like I said, could be #1, you know, heel in the company. I mean, who's the #1 heel right now? Del Rio, Mark Henry? It's just, you know, they're just like, whatever. I mean, Barrett, he has potential to be the #1 guy in WWE. I mean, not just face, but like one of the #1 reasons to watch. Like, I gotta watch SmackDown to see what Wade Barrett does next. You know, Wade Barrett, you know, he's on a massive roll. And last year, I think he should have been WWE champion, while the Nexus were tag team champs. I think Night of Champions was a perfect time to win the titles. If you go on my past videos, I actually made a video on why Barrett should win the WWE title at Night of Champions. You know, it was last year, obviously. But this guy, like I said, he's the #1 source of probably, he can be the #1 guy to even watch the show. Like I said, if it wasn't for Barrett last year, Raw probably wouldn't have been enjoyable or watchable as it was. I mean, Barrett wanted me to keep watching Raw every week just to see what he was going to do next. He wanted me to watch pay-per-views to see what the Nexus does, you know? I do think Barrett can be a very, very huge factor in WWE. And people are complaining that he's not a great wrestler. He's not a great wrestler, but he's good at wrestler. I mean, well, yeah, I'd say he's a good wrestler. I mean, in my opinion, he put great matches on with John Cena last year. Their Hell in a Cell match, not like, you know, their Hell in a Cell match, but the match out of Hell in a Cell last year, that was a great, great match. I love that match. And their match at TLC was pretty good. So I think if they put Orton with the right guys and give him enough time, he'll put on great matches. Like his match with Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam was very, very good. I honestly thought their match on SmackDown a few weeks ago was actually better than their SummerSlam match, so that's pretty good. But anyways, I can't wait to see what WWE does with Wade Barrett from now on. Like I said, I've been a huge fan of this guy ever since. I wouldn't say I was a huge fan of him on NXT. I was a fan of him, but I wasn't like a huge fan. I'd probably say when the Nexus started, that's when I really started becoming a fan of Wade Barrett. Or a huge fan. Like I said, I was a fan of him on NXT, but not like a huge fan. But I can't wait to see what to do with Wade Barrett. Hopefully, nothing but good things to come from Wade Barrett. And yeah, so that's going to for this video, guys. I'm Zach, and my neck's killing me right now. And I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching.